What's up, guys? It's Big Lord from Kern County Foam Flingers, and I got another video here for you. So I've kind of been teasing this. I've been trying to do it for a while. I'm kind of a busy dude, and I only like doing these videos when I have time. Do I love this hobby? Yes, I absolutely love this hobby to death, but I'm not going to make it a priority over family and things that need to be good to get done. But, you know, that is what it is. But I've been teasing this bad boy. I was going to do a video on this bad boy right here. And let me tell you why. So there's this guy on Reddit. I was posting something a while back about me converting my, what is it? Oh, shoot. Dang it. X-Shot. My X-Shot Clip Mania into short dart. And he was like, why are you making your blaster worse? You know, saying, I was like, well, how so? And he's like, well, you're changing it from long dart to short dart. I'm not going to mention his name. He sounded a bit arrogant. I'll tell you that much. Saying that long darts are better than short darts, and especially in a flywheeler, that short darts are irrelevant in a flywheeler, that I'm just joining a trend that everyone's doing. The only advantage, even if it is an advantage, it's not really an advantage because you're losing your accuracy, is being able to carry more mags on you, blah, 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 blah. And he's tried using science, throwing numbers out there, equations, velocity, length, weight, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. It's all I could think when I was reading it, but I was reading it, you know, and thinking that stuff in my head. So the reason why I have this is video part one. I'm gonna make another video about it. This is and he uses a Griffin. I'll say that much. And Griffins are great blasters. I've fired one a couple times before, and he has this set up for long darts. The reason why I chose this blaster, I've shot blasters, flywheelers with short darts. They're accurate. They are accurate. I've shot blasters, you know, up to a certain velocity, and he says it doesn't matter the velocity. It says no matter what, the long dart is always going to be more accurate. And I beg to differ, and I think you guys will agree with me. I mean, there's so many people out there competing with short dart flywheelers. We can't all be wrong, and he's the only one that's right. I mean, can I get an amen? So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So this is video one, and I'm a completely honest guy. My wife hates how honest I am with certain things. I hate cheating in card games. I won't even shake my Christmas presents early because I might find out what they're gonna be. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to know. I want to be fair and square. So I chose this blaster, the Mk3, because it has the ability to use long darts and short darts. The only thing is, I'm only making a part two video. I wanted to get this video out there. Is I actually have converted this one to 2S. It's running fan revamps on a 40mm cage and Daybreak or Kepler wheels. Here it comes. They're Kepler wheels. I can confirm that. That's the only reason. There's no battery in here or anything, so it's not live or anything whatsoever. It's for you, Dustin and AJ and Bill. So what I'm going to be doing is this has a short dart only pusher in it. I really like the way this stock looks, by the way. This is from the Dart Zone blaster. Every time I put on the spot, I always forget the Max Striker. This is for the Max Striker. And I think it just makes this, it just sets off this blaster right here. So anyways, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the original pusher back here, and I'm only going to be using, plus I changed the pusher because with Talon mags, it would, the feed lips were a little bit tighter, and it would kind of get jammed up right there. So I put the anti-jam short dart only pusher in there. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the original pusher back in there, using this original magazine for the Mark III, and I'm going to be using the original long dart magazine for the Mark III. And this right here actually happens to be one of my most, I think the most accurate flywheeler I have. And I say that because I think it's because of how big the bore is right here. That's huge. And it's just, I mean, and this is not, I'm not going to use a B car. I know you can use a B car on this. I believe Mr. Reyna has a B car set up on this, or better call Surge. Surge may have one of the two guys, but I'm pretty sure it's Reyna that has a B car set up on his, running short darts only. I'm going to eliminate all that. I'm just going to do straight out the flywheels, shooting out the blaster. So the darts I'm going to be using, let me talk to you guys about that. So I got a plethora of darts I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using a Worker Gen 3 short dart in the second video. That'll be on the second video. I'm going to use Worker long darts because those are equivalent to the Worker Gen 3s. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to print out a rig to cut these in half, or pretty much in half, to make these short darts. Because I want to be, without a shadow of a doubt, I want to be able to prove that short darts are better in a flywheeler because I've seen it. I've used it. I've used long darts in flywheelers, especially like up to HVZ. I will say this, HVZ, I don't care whether I use short darts or long darts. It's the same to me. 150 on up, I see the long darts fishtail big time and they lose accuracy. And some may contest that it's my flywheels aren't lined up properly. They're used darts, blah, 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 blah. I know from personal experience. I think you guys can all chime in on that too and say, Lorenzo, you know what? We agree with you. We've used short darts in flywheelers and they are more accurate. That's what I'm trying to prove. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong. I'm going to set up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my phone and a GoPro right by the end of the target. So I'm going to draw a big old target up there, and I'm, real time, you'll see where it hits, and I'll mark it. So I'm actually going to have to edit a video for instead of doing one and done. So what I'm also going to be doing is I have the waffles. I'll be using waffles. I will cut down the waffles. I will be using I guess they call these, we call them the watermelon or the chili darts. I think Dart Zone calls them diamond darts. We'll be using these, and I will be cutting these down as well. I will be using original bamboos, long darts. These are kind of a relic. And I actually have the original bamboos. I will be using, here's a real relic right here, the Adventure Force long dart. I will be using this dart, as well as I do have some AF Pros short darts. What else do I have in here? I got a bunch of mixed darts, and some of these darts are new, some of them are used, but I have new and used darts. I think I have, this is an X-Shot Azuru dart. I may have enough of these to use and cut down. The plan is to use at least 5 of each. I may try to do 10 and 10 of each. To try to get as many shots as possible. I'm not going to do like a ridiculous number. And then, we'll decide from there whether this, I'm not going to call them names. I want to call them names. I wanted to say something mean, but that's not the kind of person I am. Ooh, we even got these bad boys right here. These are almost a relic as well. The Dart Zone Ruby darts, but long dart. Check that bad boy out. And I have the rubies. And man, look at that. I have the X-Shot long dart that came with the long shot, and I have the short dart of these. I just gotta round up. I got darts everywhere in here. And you know what? For, poops and giggles, we know this is gonna suck. I'm gonna get regular Nerf darts and try Nerf darts as well. You know what? I may not. That's a kind of a solid head. I don't like the base of the head. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much going to be the end of part 1 of this video. So just look for video number 2. That's the plan. I got Ragnarok Oktoberfest coming up. Woohoo! Next week I still got to finish my blaster for that, and I'm going to use a lot of time to get that finished up and dialed in. I'm going to try to do it this week. I can't guarantee it, but look out for part 2 of this video within the next couple weeks. You guys give me your input down below. Let me know your experiences with long darts, short darts in flywheelers. Up to what velocity have you seen them do well or not do well as far as short dart goes? Tell me your best setup. Let's hear your best short dart flywheel setup, whether, you know, whatever kind of blaster it is, what kind of darts you're using, 2S, 3S. And I don't know if I told you guys, this has actually been converted to, yeah, I said fangs. I converted this to 2S only because I hate the way the battery door, the printed battery door looks on these, just because it doesn't match. I went 2S on this specifically because I know I can get the power I wanted out of this blaster using fangs. And so I could put a big battery. I think I'm running a 2200 milliamp hour, like 75 C discharge rate battery in this, and the door fits perfectly fine, no issue. So I wanted bigger capacity without having to print a hideous door, even though it's on the inside right here and you don't really see it. It bothers me. Weird stuff like that bothers me. But that's it for now, guys. Let me know your favorite setup in a flywheeler, short dart or long dart. Let me know your past experiences with short darts and long darts and a flywheeler. That's it. Big Lord Kern County Foam Flingers out.